My name is Shane Plante. Hi. I just wanted to do something completely different from what we do here. And it seems that when I'm doing my own thing, it's always a little darker in tone anyway. So, just wanted to see if I could do it in a short. I was looking at Christopher Walken scenes, and I saw this awesome scene where he was in a graveyard. And there was a shot where he's sitting on a gravestone and the camera's looking up at him. And that's where the idea came from. I know, like, since I've been doing this stuff for so long, like my own scenes and stuff, I know my limits. And it was more about staying in what I've already done and plussing it and seeing if I could make some new challenges and kind of overcome them. BG painting was the one hurdle that I knew I was really going to kind of struggle with. And once I kind of cracked the code on the first one, at least to do it in the style I was doing this film, I didn't really stress that much. And a minute is the max, I think, personally. I was looking for an avenue to put everything that I do outside of work together. Guitar, music mixing, audio in general, mastering, everything. The challenge in the story was no one likes a grave robber. And then when you see the grave robber at the end, the challenge is to make you feel sorry for what happens to him. So it's the whole switch. Trying to do it in a minute. I don't know if I succeeded. I guess people who watch it are going to be the ones to tell me. But yeah. The confession I think that I have here is that I wasn't stressed during this at all until now. Like when we had to do all this filming stuff, man. How do I feel about the overall experience? I think it was great. I'm very appreciative of the 4 days we had in studio to do it, and I tried to save the biggest things for then. But the overtime I was going to put in on this thing was the second you guys said you're not retaining rights, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, this is going to be a long haul. I don't know what I'm going to miss more. I don't know if I'm going to miss doing the short more, or actually the inaugural team, the inaugural kickoff in the team that we were. I don't know what I'm going to miss more. It was awesome. It was a very interesting bonding experience. I hope it happens again and again and again and again and again. Well, I just wanted to try and see if I could accomplish doing something in horror. I think that genre is so amazing because you either get it or you don't. And I'm totally fine if this doesn't go, if this isn't well received. I don't care. But it's just so touchy. You know what I mean? And it's a risk. I just needed the risk, man, because I just like doing something that's as far away from possible as my day job. Straight up. I hope that this short that I've done opens the doors for people that kind of want to take the risk to tell something completely different. And I say this more of a confession and not more of a point of pride, where it's like, I don't watch cartoons. I watch like Fire and Ice and heavy metal. That's it. And there's people in here that love this stuff. And I've never been able to like make that connection, where cartoons just never really kind of did it for me. Like, you're talking to somebody who grew up on Terminator, The Gate, horror movies, Aliens, Alien. Like, when all my friends were watching them when they were 8, and they were like, you see the scene in Teddy Ruxpin? I was like, no, I was too busy watching Alien and Ripley escaping for me to try and step out and do something completely different from what we've been doing and what we do here. I think I needed it more than I thought. And regardless if it's like paid off or not, I can't wait to do it again. The title comes from The Gate, but the idea isn't The Gate. It's just, that was the first movie when I kind of realized when I was younger, where all my friends were into, like awesome cartoons like Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. All the stuff everyone was growing up on, and that kind of formed them. I remember I was into that. I love Ninja Turtles, but the second I saw The Gate, that, like, the first act of that movie with Randy, with Louis Tripp playing the heavy metal record backwards, because like at that point my dad, he always had cassettes of like Judas Priest, clever marketing play right here. He always had like cassettes of like early heavy metal and stuff like that, and I'm watching The Gate, and I'm just like, this is the coolest thing I have ever seen. I was 8 years old when I saw it. So to name the short The Gate is like a love letter to that awesome Canadian movie. Okay. Yeah, so shout out The Gate. That movie rules. Watch it, please. It's great.